Hello everyone, my name's Infinity Games, and although I haven't actually spoken out, well, at all about COPPA, I will say that the whole situation has been troubling, to say the least. With the whole situation with COPPA, the fact that creators are going to be losing a lot of control now, because, basically because YouTube are idiots and allowed young children onto their platform, and was starting to aim their platform more towards young children, yet we're still collecting data from them. The amount of incompetence that's come from this, it's unbelievable. And now we've got this daily magazine on the web, apparently. I've never even heard of Slate, but we've got them basically trying to attack YouTubers. So let's see what they have to say. Misinformed YouTubers are undermining the fight for children's privacy online. They think that they're protecting kids on. Sorry, they think that protecting kids online will destroy the video platform. They're wrong. Loving how presumptuous this website is on this. Sorry. Okay. The latest people fighting against children's privacy are not slick lobbyists, but instead a group much closer to home. YouTubers with family and kids vlogs. Their current target is Children's Online Privacy Protection Act, a federal statute that first passed in 1998 that aims to put parents in control of their kids' data. The Federal Trade Commission reviews COPPA every 10 years, and in 2013 the agency amended its rules to include tracking technology that websites use to personalise advertising. Recently, the FTC alleged that Google violated the law by collecting children's personal information through YouTube without their parents' consent. The agency claimed that when Google used personalised ads on videos aimed at kids, the company illegally used the tracking technology covered under the 2013 revisions to the law. Although Google neither admitted nor denied these allegations, it settled for $170 million. Seriously, I'm really bad at talking. We won't go through all of it. But, well, the issue with this is that the FTC, it's a small department mostly made up of, for want of a better term, boomers. People who do not understand the internet as much as you kind of hope they do. If they're going to be regulating what's on the internet and how things work on the internet, you'd at least want them to at least understand the internet, wouldn't you? But no, obviously, here's the problem. We are not looking to weaken protections for children online. We are looking. I don't know how you can even get that. In fact, we've never actually told them to outright get rid of it. We've told them to change the wording so that it's less likely to cause problems for us. Because most people on this platform, guess what? We don't make content for kids. We make content that's appropriate for kids. We do not make content for kids. And it's not even just the fact that if it was just the advertisements, some people, yeah, they'd have to adjust how they work on things. But most people, the problem didn't come from having advertisements not personalised anymore. The problem came from stuff like comments being turned off for videos for kids, which, while I get why, it's it's so misinformed. Like, why do a bunch of boomers in a tiny little department in the US government get to decide what videos across the whole world are made for kids, and what gives them the right to say that we're wrong about our own content. Obviously, this is less likely to affect me because, well, I'm not exactly. Well, I'm not really very well known. It's actually a massive. It's more of a massive issue for me because of. I've been watching a lot of people on YouTube for years now. And, well, I just don't. I don't agree with any of this because it's going to lead to problems. You know, most of my favourite YouTubers. Many of you might have actually seen Chadtronic covering it lately. And this is probably the most serious I've ever seen Chad. I've been keeping track on Twitter of the whole situation, and, well, his videos, they're some of the most informative I've actually seen on the video. On the matter, rather. Sorry. This is obviously quite off the hook. I've woken up to this news. I've woken up to hearing that this is actually an article. Right, so carrying on. So, yeah. 730,000 signatures. What does that tell you? It tells you that they're wrong, right? Tells you that the FTC need to change stuff. I just don't. YouTube is wildly popular among kids. Yeah, well, to be fair, until recently, that wasn't YouTube's problem. Okay. More than 3/4 of 8 to 12-year-olds report using the site. It's fifth. Yeah. You see, there's a difference between content made for kids, which, to be fair, Baby Shark is content made for kids. It didn't belong on normal YouTube. We need, as much as it'd be difficult to regulate and make sure that all of this is on the right app. They have a YouTube Kids app. Why not completely separate them? Like everyone is suggesting. Yeah, here's the problem. Here is YouTube's biggest issue. It even promoted the site to advertisers as a way to reach children. Yeah, that is YouTube's problem. That really? Really? I mean, it probably doesn't. I don't know. I don't know what's in YouTube's head. I'm honestly not sure they know that individuals still use the platform, to be quite honest with you. And the site is only for ages 13 and older. Pretty much every kid breaks that rule. I'm not even going to lie to you. But that's not the point. It's no longer YouTube's fault. And holding YouTube or content creators responsible for something that is ultimately a failure in parenting is not the problem here. Okay. Ed Markey recently noted in a letter to Google about protecting children online, the access that children have to YouTube carries with it a corporate obligation to institute and enforce policies that protect the well-being of these young users. Honestly, as part of its FTC settlement, Google created a new system allowing YouTubers to mark their content as for kids. Once they do, Google disables some of the site's features such as personalised advertising, commenting and notifications for these videos. Seriously, YouTubers have enough of a problem with notifications as it is. Are you for real? And now they turn. Why would you turn them off for that? seriously, commenting. First of all, I get it. Comments aren't appropriate for kids. I get that. They're not meant to be. Commenting is meant to be, well, it's meant to be criticism. It's meant to be opinion sharing. It's like, it's like why people use this site in the first place. We don't do it because we're gonna mollycoddle people or whatever. Most of us, or there's a good portion of us at least, use this site because we've got opinions and we want to share them. That is what the comment section is also for. And, well, it just removes a touch point with viewers for them. Ugh. I don't think we are confused as to what these things mean in practice. Many are unintentionally spreading misinformation about children's privacy law. Some claim that YouTube will have to ban certain types of content. That isn't what they said. They said it will no longer be sustainable. Ugh. Oh my god. Well, yeah. Ultimately, swearing is probably the best way to prevent it. But you know what the problem is with that? Then no advertisers will come to you. It's a serious issue that I've been watching it, and I was gonna make a video when it first came out about it, but the fact that all of this is happening, it says a lot about the incompetence of YouTube. I'll give you that for nothing. Right. What else? Okay. Obviously, end of our YouTube channel. It's a bit of an exaggeration, I suppose. Okay. This is a long article, honestly. The fact this magazine is claiming it knows more than people who have had to spend like the last few weeks researching just to make sure what they do for a living isn't just gone within a week. Okay. Under this law, companies with content directed to children under 13 must inform parents what information they collect from kids and obtain parental permission before they collect it. It's YouTube. Do you really think they're going to do that? This isn't just a COPPA problem. This is a YouTube problem. If a company like Google really wanted to use personalized ads on videos for kids, it would just need to get parents' permission first. Oh my god. Yeah, we know COPPA isn't new. However, it is very out of date. Despite nearly 2 decades of industry claiming that these rules will destroy the online market for children's content, just as content creators are doing now, plenty of companies comply with COPPA by allowing kids under 13 to create accounts and treating their data differently. Yeah, and restricting like 99% of the site. Probably every kid I know, like from the past, has always just lied about their age on the sites. I was that kid when I was young who lied about their age on the site. And yeah, I know that's exactly how we ended up in this mess. However, when you do that, it's officially not the company's fault or the FTC's problem. Because ultimately, well, yeah, it just. You cannot hold responsibility to anyone other than yourself and the parent. And if both yourself and the parent know what you're doing, then there isn't a problem. As this law states, yeah, this is way too. Of course, Slate is trying to defend this whole thing. Our problem is how it's worded. Oh. This isn't about children's privacy anymore. This hasn't been about children's privacy since the bloody start. Right. Let's check the Twitter replies, because that'll be interesting. You are wrong. We want age gates. We want a mixed audience option when we mark our videos. We want COPPA to have clearer rules as to what is kid directed. We want parents to be responsible for the content children consume. See, exactly. Yep. YouTube, as always, thinking they're a company first and foremost. Yep. Yep. YouTube is definitely at fault for not addressing this sooner. However, we cannot forget that the FTC claiming fines of up to $42,000 per video that violates the new proposed rules. Fines that are made exclusively to channel owners, which could certainly end a channel. Yeah, it's not just a channel that's going to be ended. Your entire livelihood could be at stake. Either way, as always, if you want some good updates on what's going on right now, definitely go and follow Chadtronic on Twitter. And also his YouTube channel, because he has some great stuff. However, I think that'll be it for today. I know that it's not my usual type of video. In fact, usually I wouldn't be making a serious video at all. But I needed to get my opinion out there on this. Either way, I'll leave links in the description for the news article, the situation with this whole thing is fucked, as we all know. And I'll also leave a link in the description for my Instagram, and the FTC's comments page. Sorry, forgot what I was talking about for a second. Either way, thank you all for watching and listening to what was ultimately a bit of a rant in the end. Honestly, everyone that watches my content is appreciated. And if you like what you see, subscribe. Because, well, my channel might have a few more rant videos coming. Because, you know what? I'm just someone with opinions on the internet. What can I say? That's what I do. I've made a lot out of my old Twitter doing it. So I might as well make more out of this. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye.